So we're in day 5 of our Kemetic Yoga, African Kemetic Yoga Challenge. And we're going to begin. So, sitting up nice and tall, hands on your knees, dropping your chin down to your chest. Inhale and roll your head back. Exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. And exhale back. And bring your chin down to your chest. And then inhale over to the opposite side. And exhale forward. Inhale forward, back. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And drop your head back. And exhale. Good job. Inhale. Take your hands, take your thumbs behind your shoulders. You're going to twist. Warming up the back. Warming up the spine. And go as fast or as slow as you like. And close your eyes if you like. And feel that beautiful, yummy twist happening. We're just warming up the body before we start doing all our yoga. In Kemetic Yoga, or Kemetic Yoga is a trade name. The practice that we're doing in the ancient times would be called Sami Twai. The idea of finding that space of union between our lower selves, the lower consciousness, and the upper consciousness. And then slowly slowing down. And bring your hands, palms facing up. Deep inhalation. And exhale. And in this yoga practice, it's about bringing in the balance between your lower chakras, your base chakra, which is your root chakra, your wabare, Kemetic name for it, moving up to your sacral, the orange, shenubare, then up to your belly button, solar plexus, kemetbare, and fedubare, into your heart space. And then from above, the shiftbare, the crown chakras, down into your third eye, shubare, and down into your throat, diwabare. So you can imagine a triangle at the bottom and a triangle at the top. So lower chakras, lower consciousness, upper chakras, higher consciousness. This idea of bringing these two to merge into union and also raising the consciousness up into higher realms, into the higher realms that we are working with the higher realms. And then stretching your feet out and just bouncing your knees out. Placing your hands by your, just outside your hips, rotating your ankles. 1, 2, 3, in the opposite direction. 1, 2, and 3. And now taking your hand and taking your left hand underneath your left knee, lifting your foot up, and then holding onto your foot and rotating ankles. One direction. 1, 2, and 3. In the opposite direction. 1, 2, and 3. And then holding onto your foot with your right hand taking your left hand, holding onto your knee, and then gently opening up your hip, pushing it out to the side. And here's a funny one. See if you're able to, with your toe, touch your nose, touch your ear, touch your chin. And then straighten your leg out. And breathe. And release. Do the other side. Bring your leg out. Take your left hand underneath your left knee. Lift it up. Hold onto your big toes with your left hand. And then rotate your wrists, ankles. 1, 2, and 3. Opposite direction. 1, 2, and 3. Holding onto your foot with your left hand. Your right hand, hold onto your knee. Gently opening up your hip. Remember our hip here, tightness in the hip. We're holding a lot of negative energy, negative self-talk, all those negative beliefs that we have about ourselves. They all get sitting in your hip. And then see if you're able to touch your chin, your nose, and your forehead. And raise your leg up, pull it towards you as you exhale. And release. Feel into that hip. Feel into how your hips are now feeling. Breathe. Deep inhalation. Exhale. Then draw your feet, soles of your feet together. Take your legs a little bit away from you. Okay, a little bit away from you, and just bounce both your knees out. Bouncing your knees out. Then inhale, lift your chest up. So I'll just get it to the side. You see what I'm doing? So you're gonna lift your chest up and then fold over. And drop your forehead. Your forehead will touch your feet. On the inhale, on the exhalation, go a little bit deeper. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. The aim is to get your forehead to touch your feet. And then inhale, slowly bring yourself back up. Nice and gently. Draw your knees together. Just releasing the knees. Draw your legs towards your groin. Wrap your hands around your shin. Lift your chest up. And drop your chin onto your knees. Feeling that release. And then releasing the legs, bouncing the knees out. Once again, draw the heels together. So you have them quite far apart. Now slowly bring those heels slowly together. Once again, open up your feet. Remember, you don't want your heels touching. You really want to open up your book of life. Almost imagine you opening up. So the sides of your feet are touching. And then inhale, hold onto your ankles. Lift your chest up. Push your elbows into your thighs and then slowly lean forward. And as you're doing so, you're pushing your elbows into your thighs. So you're pushing, so eventually you want to get your knees to touch the floor. Inhale, lift the knees up. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. And exhale, drop. So the aim is to slowly get those knees on the floor. And then slowly bring up. One more. Inhale. And push those knees up. And lift up. Draw your knees together. Wrap your hands around your shins once more. Lift your spine up, drop your chin, and breathe. Slowly release, straighten your feet up, and just feel into your hips. Feel how those hips feel. You must be feeling a little bit more open. Yeah? Good. Have your feet together, have your hands out to the side. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, fold forward. Feel beautiful stretch. Hold on to the sides of your feet. If you're a beginner, just hold on to your shins and feel yourself leaning forward. Aim here is to get your belly on top of your thighs. There's no space in between. Inhale, exhale. Every exhalation, go a little bit deeper into the posture. On the inhale, on the exhalation, go deeper. Sink deeper into the posture. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lifting as you exhale. Exhale down, hands up. So the trick is with yoga is not to go deeper into the posture on your inhalation. You want to do that on the exhalation. As you exhale, you release and allow the body to fold into a posture. Not on the inhalation, so on the exhalation. Okay. So come onto your knees. We're going to go into our sesh postures. Come onto the balls of your feet. And then gently walk back. Drop your bottom onto your heel. Your bottom is on your heels. And you're feeling that lovely pressure on the toes. Then slowly bring your hands onto your thighs. No curve back. Inhale, lift and strengthen your spine. Gazing forward. Tip of your tongue on the roof of the palate of your mouth. Remembering that when we do this, placing the tip of the tongue on the roof of the palate of the mouth, we're allowing this energy conduit, the kundalini, the shekem, to move up the spine, back of your neck, the crown of your head, down to the roof of the palate of your mouth. That's your male energy which ends. And the tip of your tongue is a feminine energy, or the negative part of energy. So masculine is positive, feminine energy is negative. And these two are coalescing. You have this beautiful energy moving like a figure eight. So you can imagine from your coccyx, it's running up the back of your spine, all the way to the top of your head, all the way down the front of your body. And then when it reaches your glenoids, it shifts and then goes down the back of your legs and then the front of your legs. So you've got this, imagine this figure eight, the top bit of the eight and the bottom bit of the eight. So this microcosm of energy is moving like that in your body. So when we place the tip of the tongue, we're allowing that energy to move and there's no break in the circle. And then slowly raising your hands shoulder height, folding down, lifting your feet, and then just wiggling your toes. Good job, everyone. And then now we're going to go flat with the feet, and then walk back once again. And then floating your hands onto your thighs, sitting up nice and tall, spine is nice and tall. Tip of the tongue on the roof of the palate of the mouth. And breathe. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. So these two postures that we're doing are very common on in most of the temples, the sacred temples in Laksu, and also on the Nile, on Ombo, Indifu Islands. And this is called Sesh 2, and the previous one we did was Sesh 3. Most of the artisans, while they were working on the hieroglyphics, would sit in these positions. So really, in the first one we did, we were bending into the toes, igniting all the organs in the head. So each of your toes is linked to a part of an organ in your head. The eyes, ears, throat, the jaw. And then inhale, floating hands up and floating hands down. Now, we're working to our wrists. Take your right hand pointed towards your right knee, then your left hand doing the same thing. Come onto the balls of your feet, then inhale, slowly lower yourself down and exhale. You feel the stretch in the front of your wrists. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower yourself down. Inhale, come up. And exhale, go down. One more. Working into those wrists. The beauty about yoga is we're working each of the joints. All the joints are being used. Yeah. Cradling your right hand, just rotate your wrists 3 times in one direction, and then 3 times in the opposite direction. So the more you practice your yoga, moving on to your left hand, we avoid arthritis. We begin to slow down the aging process. We're practicing the yoga. You'll find a lot of yogis look a lot younger than their actual ages are, which is the beauty about yoga. Then stretching your hands forward, pointing your fingers up towards the ceiling. Exhale, drop them down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And just feel floating your hands down once again. Just feel it into your wrists. Feel into the shoulders. Now bring your right hand behind you. Bring your left hand onto your middle of your right thigh. Inhale, lift your spine. Imagine I'm pulling your hair up and you're feeling that extension in the spine. And then twist. Look over your your right shoulder. Breathing in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. And then gently look forward. Now I'm going to turn. You just stay where you are so that you can see what I'm doing on the other side. Taking my left hand behind me. My right hand is coming into the middle of my thigh. Lifting my spine, and then I'm twisting, looking over my shoulder. 3 breaths here. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. And inhale, look forward, release the hands, bring your hands to your thighs. Close your eyes and just breathe. Right. Coming on to all fours, we're going to go into our happy cat, sad cat. Ensure that your hips and your knees are stacked. So your hands are not here. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. So feel into that. Your hands, your wrists, your elbow, and your shoulder are all in line. Inhale, lifting it up. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Exhale. Pull your belly in. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Last one, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Good job. And then slowly begin to walk to the top of your mat. Feet together. Tipping your tongue on the roof of the palate of your mouth. Doing our sun salutation, inhale. Float your hands together. Exhale, palms, hands to your heart space. Inhale, float your hands up above your hip. Exhale into your Hiru back bend. Open up your arms out to the side. And then inhale, slowly bringing yourself back up. Exhale, palms to your heart space. Straighten your knees. Push your hands in front of you, in line with the center of your chest. Inhale, hips back, head down, and float all the way down. Exhale. This posture is called forward newt. And newt is a feminine energy of the sky. Drop your head and breathe. Breathing in and exhale. Feel that beautiful stretch along the back of your legs. Wrap your hands above your ankles. Bend your knees. Drop your chin onto your knees. And open up the elbows out to the side. One breath here. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath. Bring your left hand in front of you. Drop it on the floor in front of you. Then your right hand, have your thumbs and your index fingers touching. And you create like a triangle with your hands on the floor. Then drop your chin onto your knee as you exhale. Hold your breath. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. And then bring your hands to either side of you. Now step back with your left leg. Hands flat onto the floor. Ensure that your front leg is at a 90-degree angle. Gazing forward, inhale. Hold the breath. Drop your left knee onto the floor, flatten your foot. Hands underneath your right thigh. Inhale, halfway up. Palms together, exhale. Left palm over right palm. Drop your hand flat onto the floor. Inhale. Lean forward. Press your hand onto your thigh. If you are pregnant, ensure that you stay here. Everybody else, straighten your arms, lift your chin up, drop your head back. Inhale, lift your head up. Bring your hands down. Come onto the ball of your left leg. Straighten it back up into your lunge. Inhale. You're going to step back with your right leg. Take that leg up high, going into the three-legged dog. Firm it, then drop your leg down. Adjust your feet and exhale. Gazing at your belly button. Inhale. Hold the breath and exhale. Inhale. If you're a beginner, you're going to drop your knees down, flatten your toes, bend your elbows, and float through. Coming up into Wajit, Cobra. If you're advanced, you're coming from here, bend your elbows, lower yourself down, and then come up and exhale. Now tuck your chin into your chest, and back into down dog, into pyramid, into mat. Inhale, come onto the balls of your feet. Drop onto your knees, flatten your toes. Transitioning into Aunkh. Left hand in front of your left knee. Right hand in front of your right knee. Left elbow onto the floor, right elbow onto the floor. Gazing forward. Inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Hold your breath. Left hand goes forward, right hand goes forward. Slide through like you're a snake. This is Udja. Hips down, lift up, knees off the mat, tilt your head back as you exhale. Inhale, tuck your chin into your chest, roll over your toes, back into mab, into pyramid. Gazing at your belly button. Inhale. Come onto the balls of your feet. Drop onto your knees. Flatten your toes. Spread your knees as wide as your yoga mat. Have your big toes touching. Tilt your bottom towards your heels. Slide forward and breathe. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, coming onto all fours. Bringing your left leg forward. Coming onto the ball of your right leg. Straighten it out. Wiggle that leg back. So you're really getting that beautiful stretch in the leg. Take a lunge. Ensure that your front leg, your knee and your ankle are stacked. So you've got a 90 degree. Kemetic yoga is all about geometrical progression. Inhale, drop your right knee onto the floor, flatten your toes. Take your hands underneath your left thigh, palms facing up. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, palms together. Left palm over right palm. Drop your hand onto your thigh. If you're pregnant, stay here. Everybody else, lean forward. Press onto your thigh. Straighten your arm, lift your chin up, and drop your head. Inhale, lift your head up. Hands go down. Come onto the ball of your right leg, straighten it out. You're going to step forward with that right leg into forward knit and bring your leg down. And inhale, exhale. Then bend your knees, wrap your hands above your ankles, open up your elbows out to the side, tuck your chin onto your knees. One breath, inhale, hold the breath, exhale, hold the breath. Bring your left hand forward, onto the floor, right hand forward. Have your thumbs and index fingers touching, and breathe. Place your hands into prayer, have your ears glued to your upper arms, cross your thumbs and have your hands into prayer. Keep your knees bent as you slowly inhale, coming up. Taking your time, one vertebra at a time. Exhale, palms down to the center of your chest. Inhale, float your hands up. Straighten your knees, hands above your head. Inhale, bring into your Heru back bend. Open up your arms out to the side. And have your thumbs and index fingers touching. And then inhale. Slowly bring yourself back up. Arms together. Exhale your hands down to your center of your chest. This is where you are. Knees are bent. And you float your hands down towards your thighs. And then have your index fingers touching. So your thumbs are behind. You can see. That's your hand position here, and then you just release. So you're releasing your lower back and your shoulders. Okay, so that's how you end off that sequence. And it's the same when you're coming in. You're bending your knees. You're bending your knees and you have your index fingers touching. You bring your hands into prayer and then you're floating your hands up. Okay. Now we move into coming to the center of your mat. Hands into Kemetic palms. Fingers are glued together. Inhale. Tuck your chin into your chest. And then slowly roll yourself down. One vertebra at a time. Transitioning into our morning ritual. Bringing your fingertips slightly in front of you. And then raise onto your balls of your feet. Drop your bottom toward your heels. And then drop your knees down onto the floor, onto your mat. Inhale, float your hands up, shoulder height. Drop them down onto your thigh. You stay here for one breath. Then sesh 3. Inhale 1. Hold your breath. Exhale. Hold your breath. Inhale, float your hands up, shoulder height. Fold forward. Come onto the balls on your knees. Lift your feet up and just wiggle your toes. And then flatten your feet down. Then into sesh 2. Float your hands shoulder height. Float them down onto your thighs. Gazing forward. Tip of the tongue is on the roof of the palate of your mouth. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath. Transitioning into pyramid child. Raise your hands up, shoulder height. Have your thumbs and your index fingers touching. So you're creating a pyramid. You can see that? Yeah. Then drop your pyramid, your hands onto the floor, onto your mat. Lift your chest up. Fold your whole torso on and your onto your thighs. Drop your forehead into your pyramid, into your triangle. And breathe. And then inhale, slowly raising yourself back up. Releasing your hands out to the side. Take your thumbs and press them into the soles of your feet behind you. Then drop your hands flat onto the floor. You're going to be transitioning into Kapera number 1. So Kapera is the African dung beetle. So inhale, drop your elbows down, and just tilt your head back. For those who can, drop your crown of your head flat on the floor. You want to have a bit of a curved chin in the spine. And breathe. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath and exhale. If you find that this is a little bit challenging for you, you're welcome as a beginner just to place your hands behind you and just lift your chin up, chest up, and drop your head back. And just stay here. It'll take, after a couple of sessions, if you do this practice over and over, you'll eventually be able to go all the way down. And then slowly lifting yourself back up. So you're feeling it here in your lumbar spine, which is what we want. And then slowly coming back up. If you find that you're a little bit dizzy, take your right fist, place it onto the mat, then you lift first on top, and then fold your forehead onto that and just relax. Be here and breathe. Remember, we slowly rewiring our nervous system, rewiring the brain. Every time you're doing a yoga practice, the brain goes, we're in relaxation mode. And that is why when you practice your yoga often. We're doing a 21-day challenge. You'll find that your practice gets better and better. You go deeper and deeper into the postures. And so the Kapera posture is about transformation. And we in the world are going through that. Lots of countries in lockdown. I'm choosing to use that time, saying that time, to be a time of reflection. And so Kapera is all about transformation. The African dung beetle, when you see it in the wild, is usually rolling a huge ball of usually elephant dung, and in that they've laid their eggs. And so the parent moves around with this dung, with this massive ball with the eggs inside. So the African dung beetle, Kapera. So slowly bringing yourself back up. And I invite everyone to attempt this. Okay? It's a little bit challenging. We're going to move into peacock, but we're going to do peacock in stages, slowly getting ourselves so that we're able to do the full peacock. So what I'd like you to do is you're going to, sorry, I'm going to have to come closer to see what I'm doing. Okay, so you're going to bring your hands at your index, your sides of your hands touching. Then you're going to separate your feet and your knees as wide as you possibly can. You're going to drop this, your hands, just underneath your groin or next to your groin. You're going to bring your elbows in, so you're squeezing your breasts in for women. For men, it's a little bit more easier for you to do. Then you're going to bend your elbows and you're going to drop your forehead onto the floor. Okay, so watch me first. Do the best that you can. Hands, dropping my hands, dropping my elbows, dropping my forehead onto the floor. And just stay here. Your elbows are just near your belly button. For those who like to go a little bit deeper into this, stretch your legs out and breathe. Inhale 1, exhale, inhale 2, exhale, inhale 3, exhale. And drop your knees down, bring your legs on either side of your hands, and then slowly bring yourself back up. Good job. Working into the wrists there. All right. All right. Then slowly walk up to the top of your mat. Separate your knees as wide as your yoga mat. Some of you are going to find this posture a little bit challenging. And if you do, this is you still starting to do yoga, just stay here. If you feel that you're able to go and take your elbows down and stay here, that's good. Stay here. All right. For the rest of us doing the full Kapera number 2, bring your hands forward, cross your hands, have your palms now touching. Inhale, shift your weight, lower yourself down, lift your hands up to 12 o'clock, then take your hands over your head. We're going to stay here for a while. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And as you're lying there, what aspects of yourself, what story, a new story would you like to write for the world, for your life? What kind of world would you like to have? And then inhale, lift your hands up to 12 o'clock for those who are doing the full work. On your inhalation, you're going to lift up. Inhale. And lift yourself up. And then float your hands down. For those who are here, lift your head up. And then push yourself up. And then straight, come bring your hands forward. Come onto your knees. Your knees are going to be screaming at you. That's okay. Then spread your feet up. And then just bounce the knees out. And maybe just rub them, giving them lots of love. It's okay. Promise you, with Kapira number 2, the more you practice it, the easier it becomes. If you have any knee injuries, I would advise not to do the Kapira. Good job. And then slowly bring your knees and then slowly lower yourself down, one vertebra at a time. Drop your feet down. Straighten your feet out. And just relax here, palms facing up. Breathing in. Breathing out. So by relaxing here, we're allowing your body, your mind, the muscles, the cells, to know that all that you've done thus far is all about relaxation. And so, muscle memory, the next time you do any of these postures, your body will remember them. And your body will, and your muscles will gladly go into the postures in ease and less discomfort. And then slowly bringing your feet towards your buttocks. Bringing your feet as close as you can to your buttocks. You're going to go into bridge or tabletop. Place the palms of your hands flat on the floor. Inhale. Pull in your mula bandha. Squeeze your glutes. And then inhale, lift. As you exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Imagine you're looking at your belly button. And keep pushing your feet into the floor as you lift some more. And exhale. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Good job. Then roll over to your right side. And then gently lift yourself up. Good job, everyone. And then coming up to standing. Again, going into forward lift and just hang here for a moment. Nothing to do, just be. One, slowly raising yourself one vertebra at a time. As we go into a posture called Heru Salute to the Sun. I'm going to do the left side first. So, once again, hands into Kemetic palms. Inhale, slightly, so big feet. Bend your knees slightly, tilt your pelvis forward. Bring your hands into prayer, into your heart space. Shift your weight into your right leg. Come onto the ball of your left leg. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Hip height. And then exhale, take that leg back. Take it as wide as is comfortable for you. If you like, you can wiggle that leg back a little bit more as you're bending your right leg at a 90 degree. Inhale, hand offering of the offering. Right hand goes up, Left hand is just on your elbow and you're gazing up at your left middle finger. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath. Last one. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Slide your hands into prayer. Lift the left leg up. And exhale down. Good job. Close your eyes and breathe. Opening up your eyes. And we do the opposite side. Shifting your weight into left leg. Inhale, lift your right leg up. As you exhale, step back. Go as wide as you possibly can. Then bend your front leg as you do so. Raise your left hand up. Have your right hand, palms facing towards you, just gently by your left elbow. And you're looking at your left middle finger. Inhale, 1. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath. Inhale, 2. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath. Last one, I promise. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath. Slide your hands into prayer and then step forward with that leg, right leg. Lift it up and exhale down. Palms go down. Close your eyes and breathe. Opening up your eyes, and we're going into the offering. Shift your weight into your your right leg. Lift your left leg up and step back. So you're on the backs of your toes. And then inhale, slowly bend both knees as you lower yourself down. Exhale. Then inhale, you're going to lift your right hand up. You're going to take your left hand, and again, just place it so your palms are like that. So there's your elbow. You want your hand just here. And your hands are going to go into a cup. Your offering. Okay. And inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath. Inhale, 2. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath. Last one. Hold the breath. Exhale. And slide your hands into prayer. Inhale. Lift up. Lift your left leg up. And exhale down. And feel, if you are very sensitive, you'll feel a beautiful surge of energy running throughout your body. Now we do the opposite side. Lift your right leg up and then step back with it. On the backs of your toes, slowly lower yourself down and exhale. Inhale, same thing, right to left hand up, right hand into the elbow. Cup your hands slightly, stay for 3 breaths. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. And inhale, slowly Slide your hands into prayer. And then inhale, come up. And lift your leg up. Drop it down. And then once again, just close your eyes and just feel into that energy. Slowly dropping your hands down. Then dropping your chin and then slowly folding yourself forward. Coming onto your fingertips. Raising onto the ball of your feet. Drop your bottom. Drop your knees. Flatten your feet. Slide onto your bottom. And then slowly going into our corpse pose. Hold onto your shins. And you allow each of your spine to roll down. Drop your feet. Straighten your feet out. Close your eyes. And relax. Completely let go. All is well. Go into complete relaxation. And everything melt away. There's nothing to do. Just let it all go. Allow yourself to be in that stillness, in that silence. Notice how the mind wants something to grab onto. Thought, experience, what you need to do today, why you're lying on the floor. Let's get moving. It's all the monkey mind. That's what's happening. Come back to the breath. Focus on the breath. The inhalation, the exhalation. Notice the inhalation, the coolness of the air. Notice exhalation, the warmth of the air. The mind will want to wander. And slowly, very slowly, begin to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Drawing yourself back into your body. Draw your knees, your legs towards your buttocks, and then slowly roll over to your right side. And then very slowly pushing yourself up into seated. Bringing your hands into prayer. So yoga practice is all about preparing the body to do a meditation. And so these echoes that we do, these words of power, are a form of meditation. So bringing yourself up, either sitting up on your knees, or in full lotus or half lotus, whatever is comfortable for you. As we do our next heku, happiness and good fortune, which is Nefa Neta Wedina. Nefa Neta Wedina. And so we begin. Nefa Neta Wedina. 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 Nefa Neta Neliwa. Nefa Neta Wediwa. Nefa Neta Nevida. Nefa Neta Wedina. 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 Nefa Neta Nedida. Nefa Neta Wedina. 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 Nefa Neta Nediwa. Nefa Neta Wedina. 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 Nefa Neta Medina. Nefa Neta Medina. And placing your hands into prayer, bowing your head down to your heart. As we give thanks and praise to the ancient ones for providing us this knowledge of rejuvenation and revitalization. So as we step into the future with the knowledge from the past, we allow our breath to flow long and deep. In the name of Mahat. So I invite you to all say after me, Aunkh, Udja, Seneb. Aunkh, Udja, Seneb, which means we strive for life, for health, and prosperity. So bowing your head down towards the floor, towards Geb, Father Geb, and raising yourself up to connect with the feminine energy of Nut, feminine. And take a deep breath in, drawing in Shu, and exhale. I wish you all a beautiful rest of the day. Om Hotep.